Hey guys, Dave Draper here for ToyWorldOrder.com. Now normally we don't do book reviews here on the site, but this one kind of is a special deal for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's a book about toys, and second of all, it's from some people we know. But it's the Rank and File Volume 2, the sequel to the Rank and File Volume 1. Now this is a guide to the modern 4-inch G.I. Joes produced by Hasbro, written by a friend of ours, noted author James Kavanaugh. Now, there's a couple interesting features about this book. This is Volume 2. Based on the way the contents are laid out, I'm guessing there's going to be 4 more. There'll be one that covers the 30th anniversary and the last couple of things before the 50th. And then the 50th, which was the Toys R Us thing. And then I know he's planning on doing a book that's just the appendixes with all the accessories and an accessory identification guide. And one about the modern Collector Club figures. But this is Volume 2. And clearly it was intended to be a continuation. Like the numbering, I don't know if you can see it, but the numbering is actually like, it starts in the hundreds. Because it starts off from where this one left off. Now, to get into the details, our friend Mike Irizarry calls this guy an obsessive genius. Because if you look, the actual, let me open up to a random page here. You can see all the figures laid out. They're stripped down. You see all their accessories laid to their side. And it just goes through this volume goes through the movie years, Rise of Cobra and Pursuit of Cobra. And it's just got like every figure that came out during that period of time, except for the Collectors Club ones, because he's doing a special thing. And you get all the vehicles and all their accessories and all their parts. One cool thing about this book is when you get to the chapter places, he does go into a little behind-the-scenes story about, like, particularly with Pursuit of Cobra, how it was intended to be a continuation of the original movie with the sculpts, and then the last minute they kind of changed their mind, so there's only one wave of movie sculpt figures, movie sculpt head sculpts, it's generally just a really cool guide to modern stuff. Now, obviously, right now, modern stuff is still pretty new, but in a few years, you're going to wish you had these lying around. I've got his guide for the RAHC guide, which is the new Sculpt era figures, which has been very handy over the years. Because you forget how quickly this stuff kind of fades into your memory, and you forget, what weapon came with who, and blah, blah, blah. One last thing that I did want to mention, there's a section in the front which explains all the little various icons and stuff. But one thing that is kind of special about this particular guide is the plan was for these to have alternating authors do the forewords. And if you saw our top 5 figures for 2015 video, you know the story about Gary Goggleshead. And he was actually set to do the foreword for this volume. So instead, there's actually quite a nice tribute to Gary in this book, done by people who knew him much, much better than we did. So you can get this on his website. Put a link down here somewhere. Editor. Okay. I highly recommend it. It's only about $25. It's a great book. It's fun to go back and revisit. And if you're starting to find these new figures in lots, it's going to be a really helpful resource. So it's a great book. You should get both volumes. And so that's about all I got to say. So for Toy World Order, this is Dave Draper saying keep playing with your toys and keep reading your books.
Bye!
Bye.